Cherokee. Here with you on a Friday night. The Cherokee Braves 2-6 taking on the 8-0 Treynor Cardinals. We are in Treynor. Keith Crane here sitting alongside Kyle Pinger. He's running the camera for Fuller Digital Solutions. John O'Connor tonight gave him a little bit of a shorter trip. He's got with the Fuller Digital Solutions on the Facebook page that'll go through YouTube. Alta really at Sioux Central. Alta really needs to win that game to keep their playoff hopes alive. On FM 92.1, we do have Bill Bazzoni with Kyle Jorgensen. Hinton hosting South O'Brien. South O'Brien needs to win that game. I believe if South O'Brien wins, they are in. If they lose, then it comes down to RPI. So with that being said, we'll take a look at the starting lineups here in just a moment. Actually, what we'll do is we'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with our Kiva Boutiques Coach's Comment. That's up next on the Mongan Painting Company pregame program right here on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Storm Lake. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Continue to support these businesses who support the Cherokee Braves.
Welcome back to our pregame show here on KCHE. We've got Coach Tony Gunner here with us. Coach, first off, how was the trip down here? This is a beautiful stadium.
Very nice trip. You know, charter bus is the way to go. Watched a movie, listened to some music, ate some food. You know, it couldn't have been better. Took the interstate the whole way, so really wasn't bad at all.
I got to ask, what's the movie? Maybe like Friday Night Lights?
Stand Tall. What was that one? About the De La Salle thing?
Yeah.
Win Streak? Yeah.
Coach, tell us, what do you think about this stadium here? This is beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. The only thing I don't love about it is they don't have play clocks. You know, why would you build something like this and not put $4,000 worth of play clocks in? But, hey, you know, I'm not the AD here, so.
And, Coach, just moving forward here, what was practice like the last couple days heading into this game?
You know, you give me $1 million, I'll find something to gripe about. You know, practice was good this week. We literally had a lot of fun. finish up this season for our seniors, and hopefully we get them off on a good note here.
Coach, first couple seniors that come to my mind, Ryan Hurd, he's had a fantastic season. Trevor Lundquist, Caleb McGee, Patrick Paulsrud, all those kids work so hard.
They did, and I wasn't here, but 1 year, and I don't know these kids from basically when we started a meeting in May, so I wish I would, you can always say that, but I just didn't get to know them as much as I would have liked to. So hopefully going forward for the rest of their high school career, I get to know them a little better.
And Coach, really weather tonight not going to be an issue. Just a little bit chilly, nothing, football weather.
No, this is gorgeous. This is exactly what you want. So I hope Treynor doesn't like it much, though.
Coach, and of course we just kind of know it's a long, brutal season. The team's a little bit beat up right now.
Oh yeah, we got half our guys sitting on the sideline. It seems like, but attrition has taken its toll, but we still got enough bodies to play this game tonight.
All right, Coach, we'll move away from football. We know you're a Texas guy, Houston guy. Keep it PC. What do you think about the Astros right now?
I'm worried that they might not have a shot.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Have a good game.
Thank you.
That was the Cherokee Braves head football coach, Tony Gunner. So thanks to Coach Gunner for supplying that interview. I know he's a big Houston Astros fan, and, of course, they are down 0-2 in the World Series. So the Cherokee Braves did win the opening toss here, so they will come out onto the field first. The starting lineup for the Cherokee Braves tonight, we'll have Carson Mongan on slot receiver position, Braden Farber at quarterback tonight. Then you have Trevor Lundquist at running back. On the offensive line, Will Luger playing center. Your other linemen include Gavin Bollinger, Caleb McGee, and Curtis Riedemann. And then we will also have Ryan Hurd in that other receiver position, along with Nick Clark. So back to receive for the Cherokee Braves. They're standing at the 4-yard line. We've got Lundquist, and that is Colton Waltman on the other side. Colton Waltman also in the starting lineup in a receiver position. Here's the opening kick. Looks like Waltman's going to pick it up about the 3, and he will keep it, fake the handoff, and he's going to bounce out at the 15. Needs to go downhill, falls forward to the 19-yard line. So the opening kickoff, the Braves return it from about the 4-yard line out to the 19. Colton a little bit slow to get up, but he will be helped up by big number 77 of the Cherokee Braves. That is Curtis Riedemann. And to give you a visual, if you're listening on the radio, the Braves in their white jerseys, black pants, black helmets, and pretty much Treynor looks like the Ohio State University. Silver helmets, silver pants, red jerseys. All right, so Farber going to go in shotgun here, 5 wide. Actually, 4 wide, 2 receivers left, 2 right, tight end in the game. And Farber is going to throw this one across the middle. That went off the hands of Nick Clark. That could have been dangerous. Number 23 was right there. That is Jack Tarks, who plays a cornerback position. He was really close to maybe being able to pick that thing off, and he would have been able to pretty much walk into the end zone. I spoke with Jeff Casey, the head football coach with Treynor here before the game, and we were discussing college football. He's a big Nebraska fan. And I was talking about Iowa State and about Hunter Deckers from West Sioux is going to go play at Iowa State. And he says Jack Tarks is actually going to room with Hunter Deckers. 5 wide again for Farber. Man goes in motion. That is Lundquist. 4 receivers right now. Another man goes in motion. That's Colton Waltman. He'll take the handoff. He's going to get around the edge. He's got a little bit of room. He's got positive yardage. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, close to being out of bounds at the 23. So that was maybe a pickup of, let's see here, where are they going to mark this? Going to be actually picked up 3 yards. Well, now they'll move it down a little bit, 4 yards. 3rd down and about 6 to go. No score here. Nice scoreboard here in Treynor. This is almost feels like a small college football stadium. No score. Opening quarter between the Braves. We're on the road here in Treynor. 3rd down and 6 coming up. 3 receivers left, 2 right. For Farber, the quarterback, waiting for the snap. He's going to drop back, rush from the outside. He's going to have to step up in the pocket, and he's going to take off with it. He's going to pick up about 2 positive yards, going to bring up 4th down and about 4. Everybody was covered down the field. There was a rush on the outside from big number 61, Blake Sater. He is 6'4", 255 as a junior, and he wanted nothing to do, Farber wanted nothing to do with that. Back to return this punt here will be Mason Carver to punt for the Braves. I believe this is number 21 back to return this punt for Treynor. That would be Sid Schaaf. Sid Schaaf, number 21. He's a 6-foot junior, weighs 170. So Carver will get the snap about his own 9-yard line, gets a punt. Nice high punt. It's going to be across the 50. He didn't call for the fair catch, and he's going to try and spin away, but the Braves are able to put him away. Actually lost a couple of yards. Can't believe he didn't call for the fair catch there. It was Trevor Lundquist that delivered the final hit to bring him down. So the offense for Treynor will take the field there, led by Jake Fisher, a 6'2", 185-pound senior. And then in the receiver position, you'll have Will Halverson. And then fullback, Chase Reber. Jake Stogdill on the outside as a receiver. So here's Fisher. He's going to line up under center, one man in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. He's going to quarterback keeper. And that's going to be a pitch out. That's going to be picked up by the Cherokee Braves at the 28-yard line. Let's see who that was that fell on it. I think it was Nick Clark. So, yeah, they went to run that option and just miscommunication. Going to set the Braves up here with 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. So one play, one turnover here for Treynor. Actually, they're going to mark this thing right on the 30. Nice heads-up play there by Nick Clark to realize, hey, that was an option. That was a backwards pass, so that is a live football. So good field position here for the Braves. They went 3 and out on their first offensive series. 10:03 to go. Farver sends a man in motion. That's Lundquist. Waiting for the snap, Farver. Goes with a hard count, gets it. Pressure on the outside, and he's going to be sacked. He was just devoured in the backfield. That was number 50, Christian Martins. Christian Martins, a 6-foot, 230-pound senior. And he looks all of 6 foot and 230 pounds. This Treynor team has some big boys on that line. So that was about an 11-yard loss. Ball back to the 41. Nice little crowd from the Cherokee Braves on hand here. It's a long trip down here to Treynor. Kyle Pingree of Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio made the trip. All right, Braves going to go 5 wide. Shotgun, Farver standing about the 46. Lundquist goes in motion. And it'll be an option out to him. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a couple yards. He's tackled into the Treynor sideline. Kind of got wrapped up a little bit, so that play went backwards. 3rd and 25 now. Ball at the 45-yard line. They need to get to the 20 for a first down. So if you're the Cherokee Braves, maybe, you're in 4 down. Well, maybe not quite 4 down territory now that you're here at the 40. If you can pick up about 10 yards here, you'd feel pretty good about 4th down. It'd still be 4th and 15, but just keep moving the ball down the field, and you wouldn't feel like you have to punt. Farver with the man right, man left. Clark to the right. To the left is Lundquist. Farver, 2 receivers right, 1 left. It's Hurd at the top on the left, and he's going to throw out to Ryan Hurd. He's going to catch it about the 38. So that was a pickup of about 7. So that'll bring up 4th down, and still about 17 to go, 4th and 17. 8:08 to go here, opening quarter. The Braves went 3 and out on their opening drive. Treynor ran one option. Receiver, or the tailback and the quarterback were not on the same page. All right, Braves going to come out 5 wide, 4 wide, 3 right, 2, 1 left. Lundquist in the backfield probably for extra pass protection. Farver gets the snap, and he's going to spin away from trouble. He's going to bounce outside of the 40, and he's going to go down out near the Cherokee Braves sideline, right back at the line of scrimmage, and he was taken down pretty hard. Farver's taken a couple hits already. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here one more time for Treynor. Jake Fisher is in the starting lineup. Will Halverson, Chase Reber. Then you have Jake Stogdill, Jack Tarks. He's going to walk on to play football at Iowa State. And then on that line, you have Christian Martins, Ben Bose, Blake Sater, Craig Chapman, and Bryce Fox. So they'll line up again. Man goes in motion. Fisher going to pitch this one out to the tailback around the end. Across the 40, now the 45, out to the 50. That was a nice pickup there by Tarks as he's going to pick up about 12 yards. Ball's going to be placed out to midfield. And initially, that play did not look like it was going to gain that many yards. Actually, they marked that. That was about a 15-yard pickup as they put it out to the 47-yard line. But it was the tight end that sealed that block on the edge that got Tarks a little bit of running room. And Tarks is pretty tall. What's he listed as? 6'3". So Fisher going to line up here, I formation, and he's going to hand it off to Tarks, just running up the left side, and he's going to pick up a first down, still on his feet, down to about the 24-yard line. That was about a 30-yard pickup to the 24. So Treynor moving the ball here after that initial little snafu. Fisher runs over and gets the play call from Coach Casey. Coach Casey, a pretty nice guy. Talked with him earlier in the week and before the game here just a little bit. So Fisher going to line up one man in the backfield, Tarks. Two receivers right, one left, under center. Fisher going to take a quarterback keeper, bounces to the outside, then goes up the middle, and he's going to be out to about the 19. So we got about 5, maybe 6 yards. We'll see where they mark this thing at. No score here, opening quarter, 6:19 to go. And actually going to be second down and 6. Ball marked right at the 20. Need to get to the 19 for a first down. One-man backfield again, in motion. The receiver gets the handoff, the toss out, and he's going to have enough for a first down. Turns the corner, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. That was number 14, Will Halverson. And that's going to be enough for a first down as he picked up about 11 yards. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 5-yard line. I'd be surprised if Treynor didn't just run right up the middle here. It's big guys from Cherokee trying to slow it down. Guys like Riedemann and Caleb McGee. One-man backfield again. Fisher under center. Going to quarterback keep this up the left side, and that will be a score for Treynor to make it 7-0. So in the first with 5:54 to go. So a Fisher 5-yard run. Puts Treynor on the board. And they'll be out to kick the extra point. Got a lefty kicker here. That is number 24, puts it right through the uprights. Good kicker. That young man's name is Luke Mishka. So with that being said, it is 7-0 in favor of Treynor. We'll step aside here for 1 minute, and we'll be back with more Cherokee Braves football on KCHE AM 1440.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there's an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
Get a win over your hunger with Godfather's Pizza in Cherokee. Do it.
Trevor Lundquist got the kickoff. About the 10-yard line, brought it out to the 25. So a nice little return there for Lundquist, the senior. One of the seniors on the Cherokee Braves. We'll tell you the seniors. Alex Paulsrud not playing tonight. Carson Moggen, Kobe Grell. Of course, Kobe had that knee injury. Trevor Lundquist, Michael Burkhart, just to name a few. We'll tell you about the rest here after this play. Farver going to line up 2 men in the backfield. To his left is Lundquist. To the right is Nick Clark. 2 receivers to the right, Waltman and Mungan. This is going to be a handoff to Lundquist, and He took a shot right at the line of scrimmage, maybe lost half a yard. The other seniors, Nathan Roosh, Caleb McGee, and Patrick Paulsrud, and also Ryan Hurd. So 5:30 to go here, opening quarter. Treynor leads 7-0. Lundquist actually lost a yard on that. So second down and 11. Really nice stadium they have here in Treynor. Really nice ball field. Wouldn't mind coming here if it wasn't about 2.5 hours away. Two receivers right, one left. Farver going to roll out to the right side, and he hits his receiver, but it went off his hands. That was Colton Waltman. He took a shot right as he was going out of bounds. Probably would have been a pickup of about 2 yards. So not much hurt there. So third down and 11 coming up for the Braves. Treynor leads 7-0, 5:03 to play, opening quarter on FM 92.1. We've got Hinton hosting South O'Brien, and then on our Facebook page with Fuller Digital Solutions, John O'Connor and Adam Morse are doing Altarelia at Sioux Central. 3 wide receivers, 2 right, 1 left. 2 men in the backfield for Farver. And he's going to drop back. Both backs will do pass coverage. He throws out to Ryan Hurd. Caught it near midfield. That will be a first down and a pickup of 17 yards. That was a beautiful ball thrown by Farver. And Ryan Hurd had single coverage. And I've been saying all year, at any point, if you get Ryan Hurd in single coverage, just throw him a jump ball, and he'll use his 6'6" body to go up and get it. 7-0, Treynor leads, 4:43 to go. Farver going to go under center, 2 men in the backfield, same as before. 2 receivers right, 1 left. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, and nothing there. I think the ball may have actually come out. See where they mark this. Lost 1 yard back to the 49. And I hope Coach Gunner didn't call that play because of me, because before the game he says, don't even ask me what my first play is going to be. I'm not going to tell you. I said, well, I'm a big fan of the QB sneak. QB sneak's one of my favorite plays. Like Tom Brady, 4th and 1, up the gut, he's going to get it. Second down and 11 here for Farver. He's going to drop back, empty backfield, and oh, man, there's a flag on the play, which is pretty good for Farver because he had about 3 unguarded linemen that just came right through the line. So a false start on the Braves, that's going to move them back. Second down and 16 coming up here. So they started this drive right around midfield, a 1 yard loss, puts them back to the 44. So second down and 16 coming up here for Cherokee. Ball at their own 44. Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 left. Looks like Treynor looks like that linebacker creeping up. Now they'll come back. They rush the defensive line. Farver throws it over the middle towards the outside to Lundquist and threw it away. So that will bring up third down and long. The Braves did just complete a long pass, about a 27-yard pickup to Ryan Hurd, the senior. That's the longest play for the Braves. Treynor leads this thing 7-0, 3:28 to go, first quarter. Treynor has some big kids. This is, last week I thought Underwood had some big kids. But I tell you what, Treynor, they look like a real football team is just kind of the words to use it. 2 left, 2 right receivers. Farver gets the snap on 2. Drops back, throws to the outside, and his receiver was not on the same page. He was trying to go to Lundquist, who was running a streak down the far side. So that will bring up the punt team. And looking at Coach Tony Gunner on the far side, he was not happy with that pass decision. So Mason Carver comes in to punt here. Mason Carver has been a very good kicker and punter here for the Cherokee Braves. I believe Daxton Pierce also going to come in here for punt coverage. Got Carson Mongan out there. Farver out there as well. So they'll line up to punt. Back to return this is number 21 for Treynor, Sid Schaaf. Good snap. Good punt by Carver. That's going to bounce at the 25 and just falls dead. I thought that thing was going to maybe take a bounce and kind of roll about another 5-10 yards. Sometimes you get breaks, sometimes you don't, but a nice punt there by Carver. Carver has done a very good job punting this year for the Braves. I can only think of maybe 1 or 2 times that something went off the side of his foot. I remember there was one in Cherokee. I think maybe he had a 6 or 7 yard punt, but it was terribly windy that night. I think back to the Missouri Valley game, and I think he had a punt that pinned Missouri Valley back in the 2 yard line, and it was like a 50-yard plus punt. All right, here comes Fisher and company for the Cardinals. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to the fullback up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 14 yards. That was number 20, Chase Reber, the fullback. That ball is going to be placed at the 37, 38-yard line. 38-yard line, 1st and 10 here for Treynor. They lead 7-0. We've got 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. You're tuned in to KCHE AM 1440, also along with Fuller Digital Solutions. All right, Fisher going to go in shotgun, has a man to his right, drops back to pass, looks downfield, reads his progressions, and he's taken down in the backfield. A sack by the Cherokee Braves. That was big number 77, Curtis Riedemann, that got to him. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 17 to go. 2nd and 17. They need to get to about the 48 for a 1st down. They're at the 30. So that'd make it 18. All right, Fisher under center, going to drop back. Going to hand this off to Tarks. He's going to run up the left side. And, man, his legs are so long, and he puts out a long arm, gives a stiff arm. I thought he was going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He picked up about 10 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. He's 6'3", good build. And it seemed like there was not going to be much there, but those long legs just keep turning, and he puts that arm out, and it gives him a little bit more space to give himself a little bit more momentum. 1:35 to go. Opening quarter, 7-0. Fisher for the Cardinals under center. He's going to roll out, drops back. He's going to roll to the left side. Throws across his body. Caught by Mishka down to the 28-yard line. Excuse me. Sid Schaff is how that is pronounced. A big pickup there. Kind of a broken play. The clock will keep running. 1:20 to go. Ball down to the 28-yard line for Treynor. 7-0. Treynor leads here. Just about to end the first quarter. See if they decide to go back to number 23, Tarks. Fisher under center, waiting for the snap. And it's going to be a quick hit out to his receiver, and he dropped it. He was throwing that out to Jake Stogdill, and he had nobody around him. Would have had enough for about a 1st down more than likely. So they throw on 1st down, stops the clock, 58 seconds to go in the opening quarter. It's 7-0 in favor of Treynor. See if they run on 2nd down here. Jake Fisher lines up under center, waiting for the snap. One man in the backfield. He'll be a quarterback keeper off the play action. And he's kind of dancing, falls forward down to about the 18. That's going to be very close to a 1st down. And we've got Riedemann slow to get up there for the Braves. Going to be 3rd down and 1 here for Treynor. 36 seconds to go. Opening quarter, it's 7-0. So Jake Fisher going to line up. Under center, has one man in the backfield. It's Tarks. Number 23, Jack Tarks. Man goes in motion and actually pitches it out to Tarks. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. Turns the corner at the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. Pushed out of bounds about the 5. So that was a pickup of about 14 yards for Jack Tarks. That'll bring up 1st and goal. Stops the clock. 12 seconds left. 7-0. Treynor leads. Actually, it doesn't stop the clock. 3 seconds left, and I think that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Treynor leads 7-0. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute right here on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
415 West Main in Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440. Keith Crane back here for KCHE Radio. Got Kyle Pingree joining us. How's it going, Kyle?
It's going wonderful.
How'd you like the drive down here?
It was a little long, actually.
I remember at one point, I think we got to Harlan, and I think I said, Kyle, the good news, we've only got another hour to go. You kind of had this look on your face.
Now, that being said, this is a beautiful stadium. They had great setup.
Here's Fisher under center, first and goal from about the 4, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got initially nowhere to go, and he's brought down, I think, behind the line of scrimmage, and that's Caleb McGee that brought him down. Big number 68 for the Cherokee Braves. Tell you what, if you take this Cherokee Braves team, I doubt there's anybody that works quite as hard as number 68. I believe Denny Holton had an article in the paper last week about Caleb. He's broken multiple weightlifting records at the school, and just an all-around good kid. Second and goal, and this is going to be a pitch out to Tarks, and, man, he's so quick to the corner. He's in for a touchdown. Actually, that was Will Halverson, number 14. Makes it 13-0. Just a few seconds into this quarter, 11-17. That was a 5-yard touchdown run. Makes it 13-0. Now we're going to have the lefty kicker, Luke Mishka, for the extra point. Pretty good kicker. Snaps down, holds good, kick is up. Kick is good. 14-0, Treynor leads. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves. And you can also find us online at kcheradio.com.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve, with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
Big money at Menards.
Colton Waltman takes the kickoff out to about the 27. So the Braves will have first and down. They've had pretty good field position here. It's Treynor on top, 14-0. We are in the second quarter. We've got 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go until halftime. Senior night here. They've got a pretty good group of seniors here at Treynor. So the Braves will line up here. They'll break their huddle. 11-10 to go, 14-0 second quarter. Treynor on top. Going to go 3 wide receivers left. one right. That one right is Ryan Hurd. Man to the right of Farver is Lundquist. And rush from the outside, and Farver's buried back at the 15. Tell you what, Kyle, Farver's taking some pretty big hits here tonight.
He is taking some big hits. And, the one thing that actually, unfortunately, plays in Treynor's favor, their squad is like 2-3 times the size of Cherokee's. So they're able to, if need be, get some fresh legs in.
And you can see this on the Forward Digital Solutions video stream here. Just looking at the number of kids, it's like they've got an extra 30, 35 kids on the sideline for Treynor, and the Braves have about maybe 10. It's just the Braves are just very thin right now with injuries. Here's Farver waiting for the snap, gets the snap, throws across the middle, and not sure if he was trying to go to Clark or Waltman, but Waltman put a hand on it, knocked it down. Would have maybe got close back to the line of scrimmage, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 20. They need to get out to the 40. Actually, the 39, and they're at the 19. Kyle Pingree and I drove a nice vehicle down here from Swain Motor Company. I got to tell you about one of their vehicles here. I'll get that pulled up.
Great Honda van.
Yeah, that Honda Odyssey. We'll tell you about a Ford Fusion coming up here in just a moment. And we're going to have a timeout. I'll just keep it here for this timeout. So the Braves trail here 14-0, 10:25 to go. And, once again, a big thank you to Swain Motor Company. And I'll tell you about their featured vehicle of the week here once I get everything.
I do have to say that Honda van is probably nicer than anything that either one of us have combined.
It is a nice ride. Let's see here. The vehicle they wanted me to tell you about was this Ford Fusion, I believe. Just 29,000 miles on this Ford Fusion.
And that's a 2016.
Yes, 2016 Ford Fusion. And this thing's loaded. It's got the premium seats, backup camera, blind spot monitor, Bluetooth, cross-traffic alert, keyless entry. You name it, this thing is loaded. I won't tell you the price, but I'll tell you what, it's very reasonable. So go to SwainMotorCompany.com to see this beautiful 2016 Ford Fusion. Nice burgundy color. 3rd down and long for the Braves. Farver's going to pitch this out to Lundquist. Not much anything there. Maybe got back a yard. Actually lost about a yard. 4th down and about 21 to go. Back to return this punt for Treynor one more time. It will be Chad Schaaf. Schaaf. And Kyle Pingree and I saw a rare sighting nowadays. Can't remember what town it was, but we saw a Blimpie.
Oh, I know.
And I said, I don't know if that place is open, and we drove by, and the light was on. I can't tell you the last time I had a Blimpie.
Oh, it's been...
Here's a good punt from Carver. This thing's going to bounce and take a Braves roll. It's going to keep on moving down to about the 36-yard line. So a nice punt there from Mason Carver. 9:34 to go here, 2nd quarter. It is 14-0 in favor of Treynor. So 14-0 in favor of Treynor. And it'll be Jake Fisher coming out. And he'll line things up. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. I have a feeling they might just take a shot here.
Oh, I know.
Well, it's going to be a handoff again. I believe that's Reber, the fullback, and he just plows forward. He's going to get 9-10 yards.
I tell you. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Reber picks up 9.
And great thing that they keep doing, just keep the legs moving, and that'll get you everywhere.
A little bit of extra effort. Here's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got a 1st down. He's into Cherokee Brave territory. Still on his feet. 30. He's to the 20, the 15, the 10. One man to beat. Touchdown. That is a 54-yard run. $54-yard touchdown run by Fisher. With 9:13 to go. And Kyle looked like he was kind of wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and he just took off.
He did.
Good blocking downfield. In for the extra point is number 24, Luke Mishka. Kick is up. It's got the height. It is straight. It is good. 21-0. Treynor leads back in 1 minute on KCHE AM 1440. Your home for the Cherokee Braves.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition, that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
Community Credit Union in Cherokee. There is a difference.
Here's the kickoff, returned by Lundquist. He's going to get out to about the 20, and he'll be spun down. They'll give him forward progression about to the 23-yard line. So, the Braves special teams unit this week has been doing a pretty good job taking care of the ball. Treynor leads here 21-0. Braves have put together a couple little runs.
Just seems they're having a hard time getting things started.
Yes, they are. It would help if I turn your microphone on.
That might help.
9:05 to play here, second quarter. Jake Fisher just scored a 54-yard touchdown run for Treynor. And so the Braves going to line up 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now 2 left. It's Hurd to the left. On the right side, I think we've got Clark and Mongan. I think that's Dusty Schultzen out there as a receiver. And I think Treynor just picked up a fumble. And that big lineman again, Christian Martin, 6 foot 230, took down Farber. And, that will be a turnover. So Treynor going to have the ball at the 24-yard line.
Good field position.
So Fisher going to line up under center. And he's going to roll out to his right side, throws to the outside, has a man, sidesteps, walks in. That's number 22, Jack Stogdell. That was a 17-yard touchdown pass. Fisher to Stogdell. That was with 8:53. 20 seconds in between scores that time. Snap is down, kick is up, kick is good. 27-0, Treynor leads. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
Protect what matters.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
Rasmussen4.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at Rasmussen4.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Storm Lake. We have internet specials, you can schedule a service appointment, and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at rasmussenford.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, rasmussenford.com.
Here's a kick return by Waltman. He's out across the 25. I think that's Colton Waltman. And, man, there's just a whole pile up there. Actually, that was Nick Clark, number 6. Seemed like he had pretty good speed running downhill, but ran into a red brick wall. Man, that number 77 on the defensive line of Treynor.
He's just massive.
Brock Fox, 6'6", 310. That's a man.
Yeah.
28-0. Treynor leads. Farver going to go, was empty backfield. Lundquist will move in motion. And Farver going to get the snap. Rush up the middle. Throws across the middle. Has Ryan Hurd. And he's going to fall forward. He's going to be really close. I think he got a first down. That's a 10-yard pickup.
I think they might be bringing the chains out on this one. Nope.
Oh, they're going to give it to him. Ball out to the 41. That was a nice play. Farver, he's got to get rid of it so quickly. But when you have to get rid of it so quickly, you don't have a lot of time to read the defense. So sometimes you're just kind of hoping your receiver's there and hoping that a defender doesn't jump a route. 8:18 to go here. It's 28-0. Treynor leads. Cherokee trying to do everything they can to stay in this one. Treynor will get the ball to begin the second half. Waiting for the snap is Farver. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Farver drops back, loads up, throws down the field for Ryan Hurd, who has it. And they're going to say Ryan Hurd caught it. Down to about the 27-yard line, a big pickup. Kyle, that one seemed like 2 players caught it, but Ryan Hurd said, you know what, I've got more muscle. He pretty much had to rip it away from the defender. They both had a nice play on it.
He really did. That was, and especially when it came down, it was him and one of the other defenders, and he had to just.
They both came down with it, but Hurd, you saw him pulling and tugging away.
He came up with it.
First down and 10 for the Cherokee Braves, down to the 27-yard line, 7:25 to go. Treynor leads 28-0. 3 receivers left, 1 right here for the Braves. Farver drops back. He's flushed out of the pocket. Needs to get rid of it. Rushing out. He's going to tuck it down, and he will be pushed out of bounds. We'll see if he got back to the line of scrimmage. And he lost about a half a yard, maybe a yard. Second down and 11 coming up. And we just took Highway 59 pretty much all the way here. There was a couple construction spots that slowed us up a little bit. But once again, a big thanks to Swain Motor Company for providing that Honda Odyssey van. That thing's nice. Even when I got out, I said, Kyle, don't even open your door. I got it. And I hit the buttons. We grabbed our equipment.
You're always going to get a good deal with Swain.
Yes, they do a good job. They work hard for you. All right, here's Farver on the quarterback keeper. And he's going to push forward. Maybe got a couple yards. We'll see where they mark it. Got about 3. Maybe we'll say 4. 3. Third down and 8. Third down and 8. The ball is right at the 25-yard line. And if you are interested in a new to you vehicle, check out SwainMotorCompany.com. They've got this nice 2016 Ford Fusion Titanium. 29,000 miles on this thing, reasonably priced. It's got the turbocharger, automatic 6-speed, front-wheel drive, ruby red metallic tinted clear coat. Black interior, leather interior. This thing is loaded. You name the option, it has it. Third down and 8 here for the Braves. Farver out of shotgun, went with the hard count. And he's got a little bit of time, throws to the outside. Lundquist has to get around one defender, can't quite do it. Picked up 1 yard out to the 25. Maybe the 24. We'll see where they mark it. Right at the 25. No gain. So the Braves definitely in 4-down territory. Yeah, Swain Motor Company, this Fusion 29,000 miles. It's got the backup camera, blind spot monitor, Bluetooth, cross-traffic alert, heated entry, heated and cooled memory power leathered seats. It's got a power passenger seat, premium sound, Wi-Fi hotspot. Stop in Swain Motor Company, 110 East Cedar Street in Cherokee. It is a beautiful sedan. 4th down and 8 here for the Braves. They're on the left hash mark. Farver's going to throw across the middle and had no time. He was trying to go to Ryan Hurd. That'll be a turnover on downs. 5:27 to go here before halftime. 28-0. Treynor leads. And Kyle, you said you were down at the concession stand, and one of the players for Treynor was walking down there. I'm guessing it was probably that big lineman, probably Brock Fox, 6'6", 310.
It might have been, and I'm 5'10", 5'11", and I had to look up as he's walking out of the bathroom. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm sure he's going to go play college football somewhere. All right, waiting for the snap, Fisher, and he's going to hand this one off. That's to Halverson. He's going to pick up positive yardage. Gain of 5, split the chains right in half. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Ball is marked just shy of the 30. Need to get to the 35 for a 1st down.
Yeah, and I tell you, that's what's working for Treynor tonight is each run there, even if you just get 4 or 5 yards each run, it's going to work for you.
Exactly. 2nd down and 5. Man goes in motion. That's Tarks. And this is a fullback keeper, Reber up the middle, and he's going to be out across the 45 to the 46. That was about an 18-yard pickup. 4:48 to go. And, Kyle, talking with Coach Casey earlier this week, I believe Treynor lost 1 game last year, but they won the district. Even though that one loss was a non-district game, with the RPI, it affected them enough where they had to go on the road in the playoffs.
Ooh.
And here's a quarterback keeper with Fisher. Bounces up the outside. Now bounced up the middle then to the outside. And somehow he got about 3-4 yards. Ball might be right at midfield. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. 4:18 to go. We've only had 1 timeout. Timeouts brought to you by Noggin Water in Cherokee, refreshing water. I think they've got those water dispensers on the outside of their building.
They do.
That is handy dandy.
And that's the alkaline and the other water.
The purified?
Yep.
2nd down and 6 here for Treynor. Fisher goes under center. Hands this off to Tarks up the left side. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's across the 40, 45, 30. Spins down at the 28-yard line. And he went down kind of hard on his backside. He's a little slow to get up. So another big gain there by Treynor, 28-0. Coming up at halftime, we'll have Joe Lunsgaard joining us here. Works on the Cherokee Braves staff, taking stats. Does a fantastic job, I might add. 3:36 to go before half. Treynor threatening once again. Fisher going to line up. 1st and 10, ball at the 30 in Brave territory. Waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion. It'll be Reber up the gut. Nobody there, and he's going to be inside for a touchdown. I thought maybe about the 10-5-yard line they'd be able to bring him down, but they could not. That is a 28-yard touchdown run. By Reber with 3:20 to go. Makes it 34-0. Snaps down, kick is up, kick looks good. It is good. 35-0. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Cherokee Braves football on KCHE AM 1440.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls? A formal event with friends? A family function? Or a working weekend? For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
With help from Sanitary Services in Cherokee. Cherokee Braves back to receive the kick. They trail 35-0. On the kick, that is Mishka. And this is going to be picked up by Clark. And he's out across the 20, out to the 25, maybe 26 by the time he falls down. Kyle, I think this Treynor team is probably the most complete football team I've seen this season.
Oh, they really are. A great combination of passing and running plays. They're mixing it up.
Size and speed, that's big.
Exactly. It's going to be Cherokee's got a tough road tonight.
It'll be interesting to see who comes out of this Class 1A. There's a lot of talent in 1A. I think it teams like Western Christian, West Lyon with Hunter Deckers up there, this Treynor team. So the Braves going to line up. Nick Clark in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Farver sends a man in motion. I believe that's Hurd. And Farver throws to the outside. Oh, he missed his receiver. He was trying to go to the far side to Trevor Lundquist. If he would have been on the same page as Lundquist, could have been a big gain there.
Very, because it looked like he didn't have too many guys to beat.
So how's your Colorado college football team doing, Pingree?
They don't start for another 10 minutes.
And they play USC tonight?
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
I always thought it's kind of weird how some colleges play on Friday night. There's usually like one Friday night game, I think.
Well, the Friday night game that I always remembered was Nebraska and Colorado playing day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's true.
That was an interesting one.
2nd down and 10, waiting for the snap, Farver. And this is going to be a handoff to Clark, and he's going to be buried in the backfield. That big number 77 there again. I keep saying his name, Brock Fox, 6'6", 310. So I'll ask Kyle Pingree, what's your favorite part about Thanksgiving? Food-wise.
Food-wise?
All right, we're going to do Thanksgiving Day food draft pick.
Okay.
I'll give you the first pick.
You know what? Actually, I did not have this for Thanksgiving, but it involves a turkey, so I'm good with it.
Okay.
I had a brother-in-law that got some sort of injection recipe, injected the meat, had some hot sauce in it.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're taking turkey as your first pick.
Turkey or ham? I've been liking ham lately, though.
Okay. 2nd down and long here for the Braves. 16 to go. Farver drops back to pass. Has time, throws down the field. The receiver, Lundquist, can't quite catch up to it. That was down at the 48-yard line. Halverson on the coverage. All right, with the second pick, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going mashed potatoes.
Oh, got to go mashed potatoes. Now, do you go traditional? Do you go just the unflavored? Or do you go like garlic?
I'm not picky. I just, traditional, maybe a little butter, sour cream, but mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you've got the third pick, what are you going with?
You know what? I'm kind of unconventional sometimes.
Okay.
I'm thinking macaroni and cheese wouldn't be too bad.
Okay. All right, with my next pick, ham's still on the board.
Okay.
I'm going ham.
Sweet potato. Actually, you see, here's the thing. Sweet potato pie.
Okay.
Gotta have that.
All right. We're going to have a timeout here. This is just kind of an interesting conversation. All right, so it's 35-0 in favor of Treynor here. This is a noggin water refreshing break. We'll just keep it here because their timeouts here have been pretty quick.
They are pretty quick, yeah.
So you went with sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie, okay. I'm going to go. I know who I want to draft next in this, but I'm going to go green bean casserole.
Ooh.
With the crispy onions on top.
Oh, you have to have those. And that's something that when I was a kid, I would have never touched that. Now I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, we each get one more pick. What are you going with?
I'm going to go with just because I haven't had it in a long time, and it was really good when I had it. My grandmother used to make a zucchini casserole.
Zucchini casserole?
It was awesome.
I'm going dessert pumpkin pie.
Oh, yeah. I'm even throwing pecan in there, too.
Why are we talking about Thanksgiving already?
I don't know.
Here's the punt. This is a good punt by Carver. It's going to bounce at the 40, and it's going to roll back, and they pick it up at the 21, and he's going to run all the way across the field. Can they bring him down? Yes. Good open field tackle that time. Was that Carver? Carver made the tackle. So 2 minutes to go. It's going to be Treynor's ball. 1st and 10. Back at the 28. You know, Kyle, one thing I just noticed, I think we've only had one penalty in this first half.
That's true.
It's fun to take, just regular things in life and turn them into a draft.
Oh, completely.
So I believe there was a procedure penalty against Treynor, so that'll push him back. So it's 35-0. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll move them back to this is going to move them back pretty far. Their own 14-yard line.
That's a tough one.
Coming up at halftime, John O'Connor recorded an interview earlier this week with Peyton Slaughter playing basketball at Briar Cliff. So we'll hear that interview. That'll be coming up. And we'll also have Joe Lunsgaard coming up to tell us about the first half stats. All right, Fisher. Going to quarterback keep this up the middle. He's going to spin. He picked up about 13 yards. He's out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And it just seems like, Kyle, to me, that this team here for Treynor, they are so quick running to the line of scrimmage. They're going to use this opportunity running their 2-minute drill, and they're going to hand this off to Reber. He's up the middle, and he's going to be close to midfield, brought down about the 49. That's going to be a 15-yard pickup with 1:42 to go.
I tell you, they had at least one drive in the first quarter where it was like that. It's just bam, 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 10, 15 yards each play.
Fisher going to line up under center. Tarks goes in motion. The ball came out. Who fell on it? And it was recovered by Treynor, so they'll have 2nd down and 10, ball right at the line of scrimmage. 1:19 to go. I don't think this is necessarily a let's run the score up type deal. This is let's run our 2-minute drill. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper up the right side. A big hit there by the Braves. Going to be close to about a 7-8 yard gain. That was Lundquist that stuck him initially. And we'll have a timeout. Treynor, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Treynor leads 35-0. Back in 1 minute on KCHE.
And we build for you. At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesio taping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
Forecasters for their support.
Nice play on 3rd down and short there. That was completed out to number 22, Jack Stogdill. On 3rd and short, they get it down to about the 21-yard line. Kyle, I think right now Treynor's just using this situation as a 2-minute drill type thing. Because you never need to know when you're going to get in those situations. You got to be able to run this.
Exactly.
I don't think this is running up the score at all. So Fisher going to line up under center. Reber, the man in the backfield. Tarks goes in motion, and he's going to pitch this out. Actually, that's Halverson. He's got some room on the outside. He's going to be brought down inbounds about the 19-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 3. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening half. It is 35-0. Treynor leading. All right, Fisher is going to quarterback keep this one. Shaw does a sidestep, goes forward, is going to have a 1st down. right at the 10-yard line, so he picked up about 17 yards on that carry. I think right now Treynor's got to be averaging about 12 yards a carry.
Just about.
All right, they're going to line up under center one more time, waiting for the snap. He'll hand it off to, I believe that's Reber again. He's going to be close to the end zone.
Looks like he might be about 1.5 yards out.
Down to the 2. Timeout, Treynor. I'll just keep it right here as this will probably be a short timeout. We only have 15 seconds until halftime. I think, let's see, Treynor has 1 timeout left. Cherokee has 2. 15 seconds on the clock, so, that's enough time with 1 timeout. You could run 2 plays if you really want to punch one in here. And just looking at the numbers on the sideline for this Treynor team, I think they're pretty well set up to, have a pretty bright future. I saw on the back of the stands here, they had pictures, kind of the life-size pictures of all the seniors, the posters, and there's quite a few seniors, but, looking at this roster, there's quite a few juniors in there as well. They'll have to replace their quarterback, a bunch of receivers, their running back. So they're close down to the goal line, 15 seconds left. Treynor leads 35-0. This will be the last play before half. 1.5 yard line. Lining up under center is Fisher. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He falls forward. He's got to be in.
I think he's got it, yep.
And it's a touchdown. Those big boys up there on that O-line get him in for the touchdown. So with just 11 seconds left in the half.
Well, I tell you what, this Treynor team, they haven't missed a point after yet this entire game.
No. Makes it 41-0. The extra point will be kicked by Mishka. Kick is up. He is a good kicker. Right down the pipe. 41-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
Treynor going to kick this thing off deep, and that's going to be picked up by Clark at the 11-yard line, and he's going to run to the middle of the field out to about the 27. So 6 seconds left. I'd be surprised here. I would maybe see the Braves maybe just take a knee and go to half. Treynor does get the ball back to start the second half. Immediately after the half here, I will take a break, come back, run down the scoring. We'll hear an interview with Peyton Slaughter and John O'Connor, and then we'll have Joe Lunsgaard on to tell us about the first half stats. Kind of get Joe's opinion on this Treynor team as well. All right. The Braves will take a knee. That will be the half. We'll step aside 1 minute, be back with that interview with John O'Connor and Peyton Slaughter. That's up next. It's 42-0. Braves lead. Or Braves trail 42-0.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
Market, proud supporters of all area activities. You'll find it at CarQuest.
Thank you to these and all the sportscasters for their support.
Treynor leads here 42-0. We are at half. Sioux Central leading Altarillia 8-7 at half. And I believe, thanks to Kyle Jorgensen, South O'Brien is up 8-0 at half. So what we'll do now is we'll hear an interview with KCHE's John O'Connor and Peyton Slaughter. Then we'll have Joe Lunsgaard on to round out the half. They put 20 minutes up on the clock. We'll step aside. We'll get to that interview right now with Peyton Slaughter and John O'Connor.
Peyton Slaughter is our guest, and of course Peyton, an all-around athlete for the Cherokee Braves, now at Briarcliff. And Peyton, how are you today?
Good, John. How are you?
Doing just fine. And we thought I'd have you just start out and give us kind of some of your highlights of your Braves career. I'm sure one of those highlights had to be going to state a couple of years in a row and winning a game down at Wells Fargo.
Yes, state was awesome. All 4 years were a lot of fun, but obviously you have your highlight moments, like you said. Volleyball playing Unity, that was a big game. We had some really fun games in volleyball when people weren't expecting us to be as good as we were, so that was always fun. Basketball, we always had good years. I mean, it was obviously heartbreaking junior and senior year when we didn't make it to state when we were expected to. But otherwise, I mean, I enjoyed softball, even some years of track. It was just a really good all-around experience.
You mentioned not making it to state the last 2 years, but the one little caveat there is you did win the conference those 2 years, and that was a good accomplishment.
Yes, definitely. That was always a huge goal for us, especially in the younger years, because the conference is always super good. So.
Now, I was going to ask you if you remembered your first game as a freshman on the varsity for the Braves. It was over at Sergeant Bluff Luton, and you won really quite easily. I thought it was going to be a really tough game, but it was Kaylee's senior year, and Peyton Hagberg was a sophomore, and Lindsey Williams, and just had a really good team. But do you remember that one? You won it pretty easily.
Yeah, so we had a really special team, but I just remember being super nervous and talking about it to Peyton, actually, the whole ride there, because I didn't know what to expect, but it was a blast.
Yeah, absolutely, and that set the tone for your 23-3 year. That was just a great year, and so that ended up with that Pocahontas game, and that was just, they still talk about that down there, and you actually had a lead with about 3.5 minutes to go before finally losing a close game, but that was quite the game.
Yeah, it's funny because it happened so long ago. It was my freshman year, so that's almost 4 or 5 years ago, but we still talk about it. People still come up to me and say things to me about it all the time. So It's something that will definitely always be remembered.
I know. It's still a record down there. There's no doubt about that. So I was going to ask you, one thing I think about when I think about Peyton is that the one time after you'd had your shoulder surgery and you played softball, and I heard you were going to have to start batting left-handed. And I saw you bat left-handed a couple of times, thought, whoa, I'm afraid it's going to be kind of a long year. But it really came along, and I think you batted over 350, and I'm not sure, but I think you maybe even hit a home run.
Yes. That was definitely another struggle that I had coming back and trying to do something like that. But it's actually not as hard as you think it would be, as long as you know how to bat right-handed. It's just you got to flip it around. But that's basically just about placement for sure.
All right. Well, and then I know your junior and senior year, you really upped your game in softball. I think batted over 400 each year. So, but you felt better probably going back batting right-handed.
Yeah, definitely. After you have some years under your belt, it becomes a lot easier. But we had a really good team, and it was just fun to play with all the girls.
That's right. So tell us a little bit about how things are going over in Sioux City at Briarcliff, and just tell us where you are. I think you've started your official practice here a couple of weeks ago. Is that right?
Yep. We've been doing preseason and everything since the first day of school moving here, so we've been going for a while.
And I'm sure that at the very start you did a lot of running.
Yeah, for about 3 or 4 weeks, that's all it was. We didn't even get a basketball out, so.
All right, very good. So just tell us a little bit about, understand you've had a scrimmage with the alumni and then have one coming up with Wayne State, right?
Yep, we have a scrimmage tomorrow against Wayne State, so I'll be excited to see Cass be there tomorrow. But I actually hurt my knee again, so I'm not playing tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So how's that coming along?
Pretty good. It's just I've been tweaking it and stuff. I mean, college is completely different from high school, so I think my body's just getting used to that.
Okay.
But, I mean, our team in general is doing super good. We're very young. So it'll be kind of a year to, teach some girls some new things, and we have some great seniors, so.
So what's the prognosis with your knee? Are you hopeful to get back playing soon?
Yeah, they think it's my MCL, but it's something that it can't heal by itself. So, yeah, I'm hoping to be back by next week before our first game.
All right, good. So how about academically? What are you majoring in and how are things going?
I'm majoring in nursing, and I'm graduating the year early, so I'm doing all my sophomore classes right now, which is a little bit harder than some of the gen eds everybody else is taking. But besides just time management, it's going really well. Just got to, study. I'm in the library way more than I thought I would be.
Okay. Well, when I called you yesterday to set this up, you were in the library, so I can appreciate that. But anyway, so when you see Cass tomorrow, tell her I said hello, and
right.
It'll be good for you to get to see her. That'll be fun. So
yeah, it'll be fun to watch both our teams.
Absolutely. Well, Peyton, thanks a lot for taking a little bit of time out. We hope the knee gets better and you have a good year. And thanks a lot for talking to us. Have a great day.
Thanks for calling, John.
Thank you for listening to the Cherokee Braves on your local sports leader, KCHE. I'm head volleyball coach Charity Anderson, asking you to please show your support to these businesses to support your Cherokee Braves.
The Cherokee Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the Cherokee Braves. Head in to fuel up before you head to the field.
Season Center for Behavioral Health, providing therapy and skill-based services in the Cherokee Community Schools.
For all your pet boarding and grooming needs, call Val on Bow Wow Boutique. Good luck to the Braves.
Thank you to these KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
I'm Cherokee High School Principal Wade Riley. I'm proud of our faculty, coaching staff, and students who give their all each year. We are proud of the Sportscaster members who support Cherokee Athletic broadcast on KCHE, including
360 Custom Designs, downtown Cherokee, specialized in decorated apparel and promotional items. Proud supporter of the Cherokee Braves.
Beck Engineering, with locations in Cherokee and Spirit Lake, is proud to be a part of the Cherokee community and would like to wish the Cherokee Braves good luck.
Blaine Culligan. Say, hey, Culligan man.
I'm Cherokee Braves head basketball coach Mark Hurd. Thank you to these KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
When it comes to general building needs, customer satisfaction is their #1 goal at Benson Construction in Cherokee.
Blooming House in Cherokee. Full service flower shop, gift shop, and greenhouse. Open year round.
Hi, this is Brad Riley at Brad's Tire Service Center. Come see us for all your tire and automotive needs.
The Cherokee Athletic Booster Club would like to invite you to join us at the Cherokee Braves tailgate party at home games this season, starting at 5:30 until game time. We always have a delicious tailgate meal for you and your family. Be sure to stop by the booster merchandise table once inside the stadium to purchase the latest Braves gear. Please follow the Cherokee Athletic Booster Club on Facebook to learn more about all the ways we support our student athletes. Go Braves!
KCHE AM 1440. It's been all Treynor here in the first half, 42-0. We've got Joe Lunsgaard joining us here. Joe's going to tell us about some first half stats. Cherokee has had a couple nice pass plays.
Yeah, they have, Keith, and especially Ryan Hurd's having a nice first half.
Yes, he is.
He's got 4 catches right now for 70 yards. That's about the highlight for the Braves. One was, I want to say, in triple coverage, and he pretty much got interfered with and still brought it down.
I think that was the one where maybe two people came down with the ball, and Ryan said, "My muscles are bigger than yours."
He did, and that was a 32-yarder, so that was an impressive play.
Nice pickup.
It was, and a good throw by Farver.
Yes,
on the play.
Farver, his second game in here, you can tell he's kind of building a little bit of confidence. He hasn't had a whole lot of time to get the ball out, but he's done a good job.
They've got a big physical front line, and they've got the linebacker 23.
Yeah,
I believe is an Iowa State recruit.
Jack Tarks.
Boy, he's fast and lean, but strong. I mean, you can tell he's fast off that edge.
He's listed at 6'3", 210, and I believe he's all of that.
He's all of that.
Yes.
He's been eating during the season, I think. So.
Yes. Do you have a little bit maybe about Treynor, kind of what their offense has done a little bit?
They're running the ball pretty well. That 23, as I said, he's got 71 yards on 5 carries. Their quarterback's got 10 carries for 85 yards. He's running that option well, reading it well, I would say. And they're big. They're pretty big. And if you're not tackling them well, they're getting yards after contact.
Makes it very tough.
It does.
I'll kind of ask your opinion about this because you're down at the sidelines every single game. Out of all the teams we've seen this year, where would you kind of rank this Treynor team? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, it's they're right there. It's between them, Underwood, and OABCIG maybe. I would say the best athlete we've seen is Cooper DeJean.
Yep.
I would say by far.
Yes.
And makes the biggest difference, and so his game elevates them. I think those 3 teams, if they played each other,
it could be.
It's same with Storm Lake. We're probably in the conversation.
Yeah.
Because Storm Lake had depth and size.
Yes.
And they just, they're in that upper division, of course. But they're all 4 of those teams.
Very tough teams.
It looks like this Treynor and Underwood probably have the most depth.
Yep.
I would say.
But like you said, Cooper DeJean is that one kid that could make a difference.
He's, if people have a chance to see him in the postseason, wow.
Yes.
I mean, just fluid. Man, and just a junior. That's the scary part.
Yep. You brought up that Jack Tarks, number 23, Iowa State. He's going to go and walk on and play there. I think he'll be a redshirt. I was talking with their coach, Jeff Casey, and a little interesting fact, he's going to room with Hunter Deckers from West Sioux.
Wow.
So that's a couple talented guys in one dorm room.
Those two might meet each other in the postseason. I would think there's a chance.
Yep, and I know that last year, I think Tarks did intercept Hunter Deckers once in the playoffs.
Wow.
And I think last year, if I'm correct, Coach Casey told me that I think Treynor went maybe 7-1 last year.
Yeah.
Or either that or 8-0, or no, I think they
8-1, I think, is what they did.
Yeah, 8-1. I think, and they had one non-district loss. But since there's the RPI, they had to go on the road last year in the playoffs.
Yes.
That's a tough draw.
If you checked, I think Treynor is underneath Underwood in the RPI currently, even though they won the head-to-head.
That's, I think that was like a 24-20 game.
It was, yes.
I know Coach Gunner said, that was a fun one to look at on film.
Yeah, and I think if they play again, it would be the same. Whoever had one extra possession maybe would get that win again.
Exactly. So another player that we don't really talk about a lot on the Braves, I'm kind of putting you here on the spot, Mason Carver.
Yes.
Does such a fantastic job.
Yes, sophomore.
That's something you take for granted, that advantage to flip the field, and that's something the Braves about the last 2 years haven't really been able to do, and Carver does such a good job.
He does, and he's got a healthy average, and for that age, to be kicking the ball that well.
Yes.
If you notice, a lot of times the receiver, even after watching film, will misplay it because they'll be too close.
Yep.
And, boy, he's got a big leg. And we should bring up tonight, too, Trevor Lundquist is having a heck of a game on defense.
Yes, he is.
He's got about, I want to say, at least 7 or 8 solo tackles in the first half.
He's been about right there every single time.
He has, and he's tackling well because these are big fellas he's bringing down, and he's showing good fundamentals.
And I think Caleb McGee's fighting through those guys pretty well too. He's had a drop, I think, in the backfield.
He has. I want to say it was Curtis Riedemann had that nice sack.
Yes,
where he got through, and it was a 7-yard sack, so that was nice. And then Caleb, they've been playing as kind of a monster sort of tonight, where he's been linebacker line. If you watch, they've been moving him around, try to match up with this group physically.
Yes.
So he's got a couple nice tackles too. I'm trying to visualize so the folks at home can see it's a little different than what we normally run for a defense.
Yeah,
so
it's been fun to watch.
It has.
What was your first impression when you walked into this Treynor facility?
Fantastic.
It's nice.
And what's neat to see is it's. Of course, it's senior night, and they're doing well, and the bleachers are packed for them. And they got a nice band. they got the support, and that makes a big difference.
Yes. So the field, it does look a little worn in a few spots. I could kind of tell when I was down there, it seems like those rubber pellets that go on the turf maybe needs a fresh updating of that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty nice.
It's very nice. The colors are great. It's a big field. It looks like they play soccer on it, too.
Yeah, I would assume that, yeah.
It really looks big to the eye.
A funny story quick before the game, I was talking with Coach Gunner, and I said, how do you like the facilities? He goes, if I were in charge here and I would build this place and put all the money into this, I would put play clocks on the field.
Yes.
He goes, but you know what? You could hand me $1 million and I'd still find something to complain about.
Right. But it's surprising. It stood out for most of us when we looked around. We're looking for the clocks, and they're not here.
No, not here.
Which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's a lovely place, and
yes,
they didn't spare much in what they spent. So it's surprising that that's missing.
Definitely.
But
yeah. Well, Joe, I'd like to thank you for coming up. All your hard work throughout the season. I got to give you credit. Every Saturday, mid-morning, afternoon, there's Joe with the email with all the stats and everything. It's just really it's fun to be a part of this. And, even though the season's not going the right way or the way that we want it to, but the kids keep a positive attitude and still fun to be around.
They're fun to be around. Yeah, the coaches are great. You guys are great. It's neat to see you guys every week where no matter how far the drive is, there's KCHE with this coverage. And, I mean, that matters because I know we've got a lot of people at home still listening and still wishing the best for the team.
Yeah.
So they are fun. The youngsters coming up are fun. They make you laugh. They try hard.
Yes.
We've got some freshmen, sophomore out there tonight playing hard. So, we're going to have better days. But
I agree with you.
Yeah, but we should still thank the audience for the support and the fans that made the trip and you guys for your coverage. So.
Cherokee's got a nice little crowd over there. I mean,
they do.
We traveled.
They do.
And in today's world, we kind of make it, we want folks to come out to the games, but, if you can't, that's why we do this, the fuller digital solutions with the video and the audio and everything. It still surprises me, some of these bigger schools that we go to, they get no radio coverage.
Right.
And, it's sometimes, we're probably going to get home after midnight tonight, and it's a long day, but I wouldn't want to do anything else.
No, and it makes such a difference for the families that can't make it.
Yep. And that's why we do it. I mean, Grandma and Grandpa don't want to drive that far. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, well, what was neat is watching some of the basketball games and seeing people chime in from Europe or wherever else watching their Braves. So
there was a game, I want to say, I can't remember if it was Kaylee Hummel's senior year. I think we played Hull Western Christian at home, and our Facebook stats from that game, it showed up on over because there were so many people viewing in, coming out, commenting. It showed up on like over 1 million Facebook timelines. Just crazy numbers. But
boy, speaking of that, Kaylee, I think was preseason player of the year or something.
Yes, I believe
there
so.
At the University of Sioux Falls, and wonderful young person and fantastic player too.
Definitely.
So we're definitely proud of her success. So
definitely.
Yep.
Well, Joe, I'm going to step aside for a moment. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks for what you do, Keith.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, KCHE.
Yeah,
you bet. Thanks for your coverage.
All right, be back here in just a moment on KCHE AM 1440. Your home for the Cherokee Braves.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
I'm Cherokee High School Principal Wade Riley. I'm proud of our faculty, coaching staff, and students who give their all each year. We are proud of the sportscaster members who support Cherokee athletic broadcasts on KCHE, including
Water is essential, and you deserve the best. Noggin Water in downtown Cherokee delivers. The best in quality and the best in value too, at only 25 cents a gallon for purified refills and $2.50 a gallon for our high pH alkaline refills. Noggin Water in downtown Cherokee, absolutely the best water.
Carriage Hills Rehabilitation and Healthcare, where caring always comes first.
I'm Cherokee head girls basketball coach Brandon Slaughter. Thank you to these KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
Hi, this is Gary from the Bowers Agency in Cherokee. Trust your big real estate decision to someone who has years of experience. The Bowers Agency, Cherokee.
Brentwood Roofing and Construction of Cherokee and Storm Lake. Good luck to the Cherokee Braves all season long.
Thank you to these and all the sportscasters for their support.
Because of the KCAC Sportscasters Club members, more than 90 Cherokee Braves athletic events are broadcasted each year. I'm Jennifer Ohlendorf, head softball coach, saying thank you to these businesses for making this possible.
Cherokee State Bank, dedicated to you.
Sports Rehab and Professional Therapy Associates in Cherokee and Storm Lake is here for you. Their professional staff provides these services: physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, massage and aquatic therapy, along with wellness. If you feel you can benefit from any of their services, please give them a call today.
At Melander's TV Appliance and Bedding Store, you'll find much more than just low prices. In their huge showroom, they have a great selection of appliances, TV, quality TV stands, and accessories. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 Saturday. Expect prompt, courteous service and convenient delivery after the sale. Melander's is locally owned and operated, serving the area for over 60 years. Great brand names like Whirlpool, Jenner, KitchenAid, Maytag, Toshiba, LG, Mitsubishi, and Sealy, to name a few. And remember, they service what they sell.
KCHE AM 1440, Keith Crane alongside Kyle Pingree here. Coming up second half, let's tell you about our Kennedy Chiropractic halftime adjustments. I think the halftime adjustment that the Braves could do, and I think Kyle Pingree would definitely agree, is slow down that run game.
Oh, absolutely, and I would say they've got to find a way to just get past that Treynor defense.
So back to return this is Owen Mishka and Peyton Chapman, and that's a short kick. And that was recovered by number 30. That was Devin Vorthman. See what offense comes out here for Treynor, if they're going to let the first string maybe relax a little bit. And I see, I think, a few of the guys on the sideline here. We'll see who's out there. I believe, this is a new quarterback in there, number 1. He's going to pitch this to the outside, running downhill for about 10, 12, still on his feet, out to the 40-yard line. So he went from the 34 to the 36. That was Larson on the carry. In at quarterback is Noah James. He is a junior. 6'3", 165. Imagine that. Another player over 6 foot. So Noah James going to line up here. We'll try and get these new players' names as we go. James is going to line up. I think Reber's still out there. Man goes in motion. This will be a pitch out to number 15. He's got positive yardage. He's across the 30, now the 25. Spins at the 20. Down inside the 15, Braden Larson. Actually, inside the 20 to the, I think they're going to mark this about the 19-yard line.
And we do have a continuous clock.
Yes, 42-0 in favor of Treynor.
Oh, and Keith?
Yes.
I think the only person from Treynor that is not 6 feet is the water boy, and that's only because they're 12.
Maybe the ball boy, too.
Yeah.
Noah James under center, the junior. In motion again is Larson. He's running downhill, and he's inside the 10, the 5. That's going to be a touchdown. 19-yard touchdown run. Wow. Just like that. So with 10:39 to go, Larson, that was what did I say, 19? 19-yard TD run. See if they send in the same kicker. No. Is this going to be Larson on this to kick? Nope, this is number 5. This is Schwartz. Thomas Schwartz. High snap. James, the holder, drops back, throws it, gets rid of it, almost completed to Braden Larson. And probably would have walked in for a score. But Braves survive that one. 48-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440. The Braves will receive the kickoff.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition, that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
I'm Mason Goebel, encouraging you to support these businesses who support the Cherokee Braves.
KCHE AM 1440, Keith Crane alongside Kyle Pingree.
Hello.
Braves going to pick this one up. That's going to be Waltman, or Clark, I believe, and he's going to be out across to about the 30. I think that was Clark. Clark and Waltman are kind of the same build. That was Clark, number 6. So the Braves will have first down and 10. Heard a funny story from a parent of a freshman.
Do tell.
I'll tell you after this snap here. Braves will have first down and 10. They trail 48-0. 10 minutes to go here, third quarter. This second half should fly by. And Farver's in shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. And Farver throws to the outside, threw it over the head of Ryan Hurd.
Yeah, Ryan. I was going to say Ryan's tall, but that was a little bit even out of his reach.
So I got a text from a freshman parent. Fun fact, seniors initiated the freshmen last night on the football team. Lined them up from 20 yards away. The seniors said that they were going to tackle them. I guess the freshmen were kind of worried about this all practice. So the seniors line them up 20 yards away to lay the wood on them. And they just went right past them. Here's Lundquist up the middle, and he spins. That's going to be 5 tough yards for Trevor Lundquist, the senior. Nice to see him pick up a positive gain. So the seniors told the freshmen they were going to, put the hammer down from 20 yards away, then give him a good pop. But they just ran right past them. Third down and 4 to go. That was a 6-yard pickup by Lundquist. Farver going to go in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Waiting for the snap. And that's going to be a free first down. Number 74 of Treynor put his foot across the line. That's Trevor Casey. I'm guessing he might be related to Jeff Casey, the head football coach.
I believe you're correct.
So first down and 10 for the Braves. They're out to the 43-yard line. Farver in shotgun, waiting for the snap. 1 man in the backfield, believe that's Pierce. And I think Cherokee jumped. They moved. So that'll bring up first down and 15. I don't know if I should ask this question or not, but when you were in high school, a freshman, did you was there any initiation or anything like that? Anything that's PC for the radio. First and 15.
Well, yeah.
First and 15, Farver throws it away.
Actually, I think the only initiation I had to go through, because I was a band geek.
Okay.
So they made all the freshmen play the school fight song for everybody else.
Okay.
That was about it.
That's not bad.
No.
I was in the band as well. What'd you play?
Trombone.
Trombone.
I was a bonehead.
I was baritone saxophone.
Ooh.
Did you do jazz band?
No, but we didn't have one.
Oh, okay. Second down and 15 for the Braves. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Farver in shotgun waiting for the snap. Pierce back there. He'll hand it off to Pierce. He initially bobbled it. He's got some room up the middle, and he's going to cut to the outside. He's going to pick up about 6-7 yards out across the 45 to the 46. That was number 32. I believe that is Daxton Pierce. I think the worst thing I had to do for initiation, I was 14, as a freshman in high school, and I think some seniors made me drive to Cherokee on my school permit.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not terrible. If I would have got caught, probably would have been in big trouble, but they just made me drive them to go get food.
Actually, I did have her coming back from from marching band practice at the football field. Senior let me drive her car.
There you go. Third down and 8 to go here. Farver, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Waiting for the snap. And he threw that one over the head of Ryan Hurd again. 4th and 8 coming up for the Braves. Looks like offense is going to stay out on the field. Might as well roll the dice and go for it. Last game of the season, you're down 48-0. 5:47 to go here.
They don't have to hold back.
No. Nothing to lose.
No.
Go out and have a little fun. So 48-0. So 4th down and 8. And here's a handoff to Pierce. Oh, he had room up the middle, but he got stuck after about 3 yards. And Miller on the tackle for Treynor. That'll be a turnover on downs. And Treynor going to come out with that second team. Noah James, the quarterback. And, you know, Kyle, it's always kind of hard to, you never want to run up the score as a coach, but I've always kind of had the belief that, you know, if you're up big in a game, I think it's okay if you let your first string play one offensive series in the third and one offensive series in the fourth. Just that way, you know, you're accustomed. But then again, you don't want to risk anything going into the playoffs. Here's a handoff to the fullback. He's off to the races up the middle. I believe that was Reber. That was a nice tackle. I think Pierce laid a pretty good pop on him. Daxton Pierce.
That's called announcing your presence with authority.
Yes. Actually, that was number 28 on the carry. Brockton Kinnison. 6 foot 165. Kinnison, is that what that comedian?
Sam Kinnison.
There.
You betcha.
That's a little before my time.
God, I feel old.
First down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. And here's a hand up the middle again. Nothing there.
I tell you what, the way they tackled him, it's like 3 guys held onto him and twirled him around almost.
And slow to get up. Big number 71 for the Cherokee Braves, and that is Colton Strawman. Kind of holding that left elbow. He's staying in the game. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 48-0. Kyle, fun fact, this week, last time, we weren't starting our second half of football yet.
Oh,
it was 9 o'clock. All right, quarterback goes under center. It is Noah James. It's going to be a misdirection handoff up the right side. It's good for positive yardage to Braden Larson. And he's going to pick up about 7. Going to bring up third down. Let's say third down and 4. Picked up 6. 3:33 to go here in the third quarter. It's 48-0 in favor of Treynor, and they're going right down the field again. They're at the 26-yard line. Or actually the 24. They need to get to the 19 for a first down. Here's the pitch out to Larson again. Spins forward, still on his feet. Secondary hit there by the Braves. That was Mason Carver on the pop there. Going to bring up fourth down. So maybe if you're Treynor now, maybe this is a spot where you'd bring in your first string and maybe try and kick a field goal. I mean, you never know when you're going to need one.
True.
And I'm trying to see if I can see any flags out there. You know, it was a little breezy earlier. The flag at the one end of the field behind the scoreboard is straight down. They're going to go for it. 4th and about 2. James lines up under center. Sends a man in motion. Pitches it out to him around the left-hand side. Going to have enough for a first down. 10-yard line, 5. Touchdown. That was number 16 on the carry.
Evan Smith.
Evan Smith. Easy name. Why can't they all be like that?
I know.
Let's see, where were they at? About the 19. 19-yard touchdown run. With 2:37 to go. So the kicker this time will be Thomas Schwartz, and a bad snap. Extra point is no good. So it's 54-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Storm Lake. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
2840, Whittle Electric, not the biggest, just the best.
Kickoff to the Braves is brought out to the 20-yard line. Close to it. I'd like to thank Joe Lunsgaard once again for coming up. I know him and his family have contributed quite a bit to the Cherokee football field. They've added a new sound system in there. And I know, Kyle, you've gone to a couple games in Cherokee. Our football field is, it's just, this is a nice football field, but, just kind of the placement where our football field is kind of gives you, that college feel, being kind of in a residential area. So 54-0 in favor of Treynor. 2 minutes to go. We've got a refreshing Noggin water timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Cherokee Braves football on KCHE.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
We're a former Cherokee Brave. Stop on out to Danny's Sports Spot after the game.
There was a fumble on the last play recovered by the Cherokee Braves. Going to bring up second down and about 15.
By the way, CU is beating USC 10-7 in the second quarter.
Ooh. All right. I think we've got a new quarterback in there. Second string in here. I think that's Will Luger. Hands that off to Pierce. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. We have an Aiden Comstock sighting. His dad, Eric. Aiden, a freshman, wears number 25. And Aiden got into the game last week and caught a pass.
Ooh.
And so that was a nice catch by AC25. And I brought that up to Eric. He's like, who's AC25? I'm like, think about it. Oh, yeah, Aiden Comstock, number 25. Luger in there at quarterback. Luger wears a lineman number. He's been filling in at center, wears number 63. Went on count number 2, hands this off to Pierce. He's wrapped up. Another loss. Back about the 8-yard line. So that'll bring up fourth down. Also in there for the Braves, Mac Wall. He is a sophomore. So I'm sure the Braves will probably, this might end the third quarter. Yes, that's going to end the third quarter. 54-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. More Cherokee Braves football up next on KCHE.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, We can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
Gustafson Realty. Thank you to these and all the sportscasters for their support.
KCHE AM 1440, 54-0 here. Starting the fourth quarter, the Braves have fourth and a long ways to go, 4th and 20. They're going to go for it here at their own 8-yard line. Luger, the quarterback, he's going to load up, throws one down, and that was intercepted. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Kyle, you think about that. If you're the defender, just knock it down. Because it would have been a turnover on downs, and you would have had the ball
in much better position.
At the 4-yard line. That was essentially almost like a punt. That will keep the clock moving here. As Noah James, the quarterback, wears number 1 now. They've taken out their starters. 54-0 in favor of Treynor. Treynor played Underwood a few weeks ago, and it was 24-20. Would have been a good matchup to see.
Oh, definitely.
James going to line up under center, waiting for the snap for Treynor. Man goes in motion. Going to hand this one off up the middle. Tons of space for number 42, and he is in for the touchdown. Caden Miller, 32-yard touchdown run. Kyle, another run right up the middle. 32 yards.
I tell you what, Treynor is just, it seems like Treynor just can't do anything wrong.
Yes. 11:07 to go. In the fourth, kick is up. That one looks good. Extra point's good. Thomas Schwartz nailed the kick on that one. 61-0, 11:07 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
Oh, am I unmuted? KCHE AM 1440. Got me talking about Bitcoin here. I don't know a whole lot about Bitcoin, but I have this app on my phone. Yesterday, I'll just tell our folks, yesterday at the lowest point, a Bitcoin, I think, was worth $7,421.56. A Bitcoin right now is worth $10,375. So if you would have bought a couple Bitcoin yesterday, you'd be sitting pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah, I got that much money lying on my couch.
Hinton leading South O'Brien 12-8. And Alta Aurelia trailing Sioux Central 16-7 with 6:19 to go. So Alta Aurelia needs to get something going here. All right, here's Luger going to hand this one off to Pierce, running around the right side. Picked up a yard or two. Once again, thanks to Swain Motor Company for providing a nice Honda Odyssey minivan. Never thought in my life I'd say, you know what, that minivan drives pretty nice. But you know what, here we are.
You know, and I swore I would never drive a minivan. Then I had kids.
Then you
get a minivan.
You get a minivan.
And honestly, it's very close to a pickup for being that you can do everything with it.
Exactly. Second down, and we'll say 8 here for the Braves. Under 10 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Luger waiting for the snap. High snap, throws to the outside, has a receiver. Caught. There was a face mask.
Yep.
Let's tell you who was on that reception on that far side.
Got a few flags on that.
That was number 38 for the Cherokee Braves, Austin Bosch. And thanks to Swain Motor Company, we'd like to mention their website, swainmotorcompany.com. We'd like to tell you about this 2016 Ford Fusion Titanium. I believe this thing is a local trade, 29,000 miles on this thing. It is just a beautiful red car. Just to tell you about it, it's got the 2.0 liter turbocharger, automatic 6-speed, front-wheel drive, ruby red metallic tinted clear coat. And this thing is a nice car. It's loaded. It's got the backup camera, Bluetooth camera, the blind spot monitor, keyless entry, traffic alert, heated, cooled, memory, power seats. And there's an incomplete pass. Going to bring up third down. And it's got that nice leather interior, and it's got the Wi-Fi premium sound system. This thing here at Swain Motor Company is absolutely loaded. You can check it out online, swainmotorcompany.com.
And I can say I bought a couple of vehicles from Swain's, and they treat you right.
They do. They're one of those businesses that, you know, when they say, when businesses say, you know what, we work for you, the customer, that is Swain Motor Company. 8:15 to go. Luger on second down and 10 now. Lines up shotgun. And throws to the outside. Almost caught off the hands. That was out to number 84, Dusty Schultzen. And, you know, Swain Motor Company, you know, I think they're there from about 8 in the morning till who knows what time.
Oh, they're crazy hours.
They are. I remember, you know, Karen Swain last week said, you know, we might still be there when you get back from Underwood. I said, Karen, do you know how far away Underwood is? Yeah, it's, you know, I think I pulled into the lot at 12:30 last night. Last Friday. They weren't there, but still, you got to have some time off.
Well, yeah.
Luger, empty, one man in the backfield. Going to be a quarterback keeper around the right side. Nowhere to go. He's drilled back at the 30-yard line. Going to bring up fourth down and long.
Well, and Karen and Rick and everybody there, I mean, they put their name on it, and they don't want things coming back bad.
Yep.
You know,
they've got Mike's Body Shop right there with them. You know, he does body work, chip repair, windshield replacement. And then, you know, Ricky, he's got the S&S auction. He's got that, I think it's the old Harley-Davidson building.
Yep.
He runs a nice store up there, and I just saw online that they've got it's open this weekend. I might actually go up there and check that out. They've got a lot of stuff up there.
They do. He's been buying up a lot of the Shopco that have been going out of business, buying up their inventory.
Fourth down, Braves are going to go for it. Here's Luger waiting for the snap. Drops back. Throws down the field. Broken up. He was trying to go down the field. I'll tell you who that was that couldn't quite get it to. Turnover on downs. He was trying to go all the way down to number 27 for the Braves. That is Gabe Oglund. He's a 5'6" freshman. So turnover on downs. Treynor will take over at the 32-yard line in Brave territory. See if this is still number 1 out there. Noah James. Nope, this is number 5. Hands it off to number 3, running around the outside. That is Jackson Schumacher, a 5'11" freshman. Good size as a freshman. Number 5 out there is Thomas Schwartz. Schwartz has done a little bit of everything here tonight. He's kicked some extra points. I think he's scored a touchdown. 5.5 to go in this game. It's 61-0 in favor of Treynor. So Schwartz will line up under center. Thomas Schwartz is a sophomore. Man goes in motion, pitches it out. Cuts inside, outside, now back outside. Brought down, going to be close to a first down. I believe that was Devin Vorthman on the carry, number 30. Third down and short here for Treynor. 5 minutes to go here. You know, we were, John and I were talking last week. It used to be, Kyle, at any point in the game there was a 50-point lead, the game would be over.
Ooh.
But now the rule is 35-point issues a continuous clock in the second half only. Hand this to the fullback up the middle. Actually, no. That's a quarterback keeper around the outside, and he's going to score.
I think there might be a flag on that.
Yep, you're right. There's a flag thrown at the 16-yard line. That's probably going to be a holding where that was thrown. That had me fooled. I thought they handed that off to the fullback, and the quarterback just carried it around the outside. So that's going to probably make it third down and long. Clock continues to roll. Under 4.5 minutes to play. Fourth down and about 8.5, 9 yards. They're at the right at the 30-yard line. Need to get to the 23. So third down and 7. Coming out of the game is number 3. That's Jackson Schumacher. Coming into the game, number 28, Brockton Kinnison. He's a senior, 6 foot, 165 pound. Probably trying to get the senior a little playing time here on senior night.
Oh, yeah.
He'll line up in that tailback position. Be surprised if they don't go to him. Quarterback goes under center. Man goes in motion, and they throw it to the man in motion. That receiver cutting the edge and going to be close to a first down. I think he's got it down to the 18-yard line. That was number 8, Noah Nelson. He's a 5'5 freshman. Pretty quick, good speed. First down. 3:22 to play. 61-0. It's been all Treynor here. I'd like to thank Kyle Pingree and Fuller Digital Solutions coming along for the ride.
Glad to be here.
There's a nice Cherokee-sized crowd on hand, but, you know, it's nice to do that video service for the, the grandparents that, like to not have to travel. Thomas Schwartz, the quarterback. Going to be a quarterback keeper. He gets pushed to the outside, spins, maybe lost a yard. And actually a Braves player comes up with the football. Going to see if he was down or not. I think that's going to be second down after the loss. 61-0, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this ball game. So this Treynor team will finish 9-0 on the regular season. Braves will finish 2-7. Exact same record they finished with last year. Last year they beat MMCRU, and also they beat Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. Same thing this year. Schwartz goes under center. Second down and long. Going to hand this one off right up the gut. And going to be close to a first down, maybe inside the 5-yard line. Picked up 13 yards. That was number 36, Kyle Moss. I think they've had about 12 different guys carry the football. Under 2 to play. You know, tonight, Kyle, MMCRU is, I think, on the road at Akron Westfield.
Oh.
Both those teams are 0-8, but I tell you what, I bet it feels like a playoff game over there tonight. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be a score. See who that was when they announce it here. So 136, Moss. They were at the, 4-yard line. .136 to go. Schwartz will kick the extra point here. .67-0. Kick is up. It's good. No good. 67-0. Treynor leads. We'll step aside for a minute, then I would assume Cherokee would come out and just run maybe a couple plays, and that will be the ball game. 67-0. Back in a moment on KCHE AM 1440.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
Proud to be a part of the Cherokee community and support the Cherokee Braves. Good luck this season.
KCHE AM 1440, Keith Crane. I was going to say alongside John O'Connor, but that would be a lie.
That would be a lie.
John O'Connor's in Sioux Rapids tonight. Alta Aurelia on the road playing Sioux Central there. Braves have first down and 10. We've got 1:10 to go. Tune in tomorrow morning, our Coach's Corner program between 8 and 9. And also coming up after our games here, we'll have the Radio Iowa scoreboard show. I think that goes from about 10 till 11:30. Braves in there. New quarterback. Actually, that's still Luger. Quarterback keeper. Ball comes out. And the Braves fall on it. I think that was Pierce that fell on it back at the 20-yard line. 38 seconds left. Well, thanks to all of our KCHE Sportscasters Club members for sticking with us throughout the football season. Thanks to Fuller Digital Solutions for helping out this year. John O'Connor helping out with Cherokee Braves broadcast. Gabe Fuller, Simon Fuller, Adam Morris. Did I say Kyle Pingree? Did I say you yet? Kyle Pingree, thanks for helping out. Joe Lunsgaard has stepped in and gave us some stats at halftime. Second down and long here for the Braves. This will probably be the final play of the season. It's a handoff up the middle. Nothing there. That will do it. Your final score here, 67-0. I'll take a minute timeout, and we'll just come back and reflect on this a little bit. We'll be back in 1 minute, KCHE.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Storm Lake. We have internet specials, you can schedule a service appointment, and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Okay. So I remember, I think it was about 3 years ago, KCHE AM 1440, just talking with a person here from Treynor, and I'm trying to remember the old girls basketball coach they had here. It was at the state tournament. I think they were playing against Western Christian a few years ago, and I just remember her telling her kids, you know what, take the shot, and if you miss it, just go get the silly rebound. I don't know why I thought of that, but Gail Hardigan, she had quite the run, didn't she? She was very good coach. So thanks again to Treynor for hosting us here. Thank you. Once again, final score 67-0. Score at the end of the first quarter 7-0, 42-0 at halftime, 54-0 at the end of the third. 67-0 is your final score. So once again, thanks to all of our KCHE Sportscaster Club members for sticking with us here throughout the season. Fuller Digital Solutions providing video, Kyle Pingree, and the whole crew involved there. So you know what? That's going to wrap up my post game here tonight. We'll do a Rasmus Realty Leader of the Game. We need to do that still. I tell you what, it's going to be the seniors: Alex Paulsrud, Carson Mongan, Kobe Grell, Trevor Lundquist, along with Mikey Burkhart. Also, Gavin Bollinger, Nathan Roosh, Caleb McGee, Colton Strawman, Patrick Paulsrud, and Ryan Hurd. Thank you for your years of dedication to the Cherokee Braves football program. you are the Rasmus Realty leaders of the game this time around. For KCHE Sports, this is Keith Crane. The final one more time, 67-0. We'll send it back to KCHE AM 1440, and we'll see you next Football Friday night.